Hello and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Varsity Women's Basketball, brought to you by Raider Strong Network. Each week we like to do a little pick-em where we pick a couple of the games in the conference as well as this game that you're watching here. To start, we have Sheboygan North versus Preble. I'm going to go with Sheboygan North. They're coming off of a huge 79-41 victory over the Raiders. I think that they carry that momentum over and get her done tonight.
I'm going to have to go with you here, Aiden, and I also agree. Sheboygan North will come home with the win tonight.
Yep, and as for our next one, we've got De Pere versus Bayport. This should be a very good matchup. De Pere, number 2 in the conference. I think that they take the win this time as well.
I'm also going to go with De Pere with you again. I think Jordan Momans will have a great game, and I think De Pere will win.
And now, for the game that you all have been waiting for, Pulaski versus Notre Dame. I'm going to go with Pulaski. Notre Dame, 14-0, undefeated, top of the conference, but I think that Pulaski has the underdog factor and will get it done tonight, dethroning the champions.
I'm going to have to go with Pulaski as well. Lately, they've been on a rough stretch, but I think they will bounce back tonight with a huge game and get the upset against Notre Dame.
Fellow RSN broadcaster Benson Klopek for helping me out with those pick'ems. I'm Aiden Dowk, and I'll be providing your in-game commentary tonight, as well as a little pre-game analysis for what should be a fantastic conference meetup between the visiting Notre Dame Tritons wearing green and blue and the home Pulaski Red Raiders in white. Taking a look at Pulaski's side of things, they're coming into this game after losing their last by a sizable margin to the Sheboygan North Golden Raiders. With that loss, Pulaski slips to 6-13 on the season and 4-10 in the FRCC going into this next game, where they take on a very difficult opponent. As mentioned before in the pick'ems, Notre Dame Tritons finishing in first place in the conference, who are currently undefeated 14-0 in FRCC games, while going 19-1 total on the season. A recent common opponent to look at between these two teams is Pulaski's latest matchup between them and Sheboygan North, whom the Tritons played the week prior. The game started off well for Sheboygan North when they took on the Red Raiders, and they took an early lead 34-7 with 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the half. Sheboygan North continued to control, leaving Pulaski with significant ground to make up going into halftime down 25-50. The Raiders were unable to secure the comeback, and they ended up falling to the Golden Raiders 79-41. Ellie Mangold, Bryn Ignarski, and Olivia Kubiak all totaled 6 points in that game for the Raiders, while Ashley Servais boasted an impressive 9-point, 2 rebound, and 1 steal performance. She could definitely be an impactful young player on this Red Raider team tonight. As a team, Pulaski was fairly inefficient from beyond the arc, only hitting 4 of 19 in that game, but were decently consistent from the free throw line at 68.8%. And in close games, that could definitely make the difference. Now looking at the Tritons game versus North, it was a completely different matchup when they played the Golden Raiders, with Notre Dame in the driver's seat getting the edge over the Golden Raiders team and securing the 76-20 victory. Notre Dame also has a lot of confidence coming into this one, as they've just come off of a huge victory on February 4th, where they topped the third in conference Bayport Pirates by considerable scoreline of 70-36. Looking at the last time these two teams met on January 4th, Notre Dame was able to dominate the Raiders and pull out the 62-19 victory. One impact player to keep an eye on for the Tritons is Gracie Gershesk, who is currently the fourth highest leading scorer in the FRCC with 213, while averaging 15.2 points per game, and has recorded 3.2 assists per game, which is good enough for fifth in the conference. Another player that can really make a game for Notre Dame Academy is Trista Feda, who is both elite as an offensive player who can distribute the ball well with 99 total assists, which leads the FRCC. Just to give you a little insight to how tremendous that stat really is that the second place has 67. She also leads the conference in steals, boasting 56 while snagging 4 per game. Finally, Sarah Hardwick, who is fourth in the conference in rebounds with 102, hauling in an average of 7.3 per game, as well as scoring 12.2 points per game, which is seventh in the FRCC. If she can put up those numbers tonight, the Tritons will definitely dominate the paint and make it very difficult for the Raiders to come away with the win. Nonetheless, we'll see what the rest of the night has in store for us between these two teams. We'll be right back after the national anthem and team introductions for the tip-off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pulaski High School welcomes you to Fred Kessley Fieldhouse for tonight's Fox River Classic Conference Varsity Girls Basketball game featuring the Tritons of Notre Dame High School versus your Pulaski Red Raiders. At this time, please stand if you're able. Remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem as played by our very own Red Raider pep band. Before we begin tonight's contest, we'd like to remind you one of the goals of high school athletics is developing values of a lifetime. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes these games an educational experience. Please remember to exercise good sportsmanship throughout tonight's game. Thank you. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the visiting Notre Dame Tritons. A junior, number 1, Hope Barrington. A senior, number 3, Sarah Hardwick. A sophomore, number 10, Trista Feda. A sophomore, number 11, Sydney Whitehouse. And a sophomore, number 24, Gracie Gresh. The Tritons are coached by Sarah Rohde. She is assisted by Eliza Campbell, Caitlin Morgan, and Tim McHale. All right, Raider fans, on your feet, let's meet your Pulaski Red Raiders. At guard forward, 8'5" junior, number 3, Maddie Christensen. At guard, 8'5" junior, number 5, Haley Olsen. Kurt Alowinski, Mariah Shemansky, and Jeff Walkenhorst. Good luck.
Welcome back to the action. Hardwick wins the tip for Notre Dame, and they'll take over on offense. Quick score early for the Tritons. Hardig puts in a 2. And another. Gresh this time. Pulaski trying to put something together on offense here. Kubiak drives and draws the foul. That foul's on Hope Barrington.
Fouls on Barrington, first personal. Team first, Kubiak will shoot 2.
Here's Kubiak from the line. First one's up and good. That one won't go. Rebound Hardig. Tritons trying to move around. Here's a 3, and it's good! Notre Dame
3-point basket, Theta.
takes the early lead 7-1 after just 1 minute of play. That'll slip out of bounds and will stay with Pulaski. Kubiak inbounds it to Weezy. Back to Kubiak, who finds Majewski. That pass almost got away from him. Here's Olsen. Now Majewski. Now Olsen. There's a 3. That one won't go. Little technical difficulties here. Oh. And we're back. Gresh to inbound it for the Tritons. Tritons moving it around. That one won't go. And it'll stay with Notre Dame. Notre Dame with the quick lead here, 7-1. Oh, excuse me, the Pulaski Red Raiders take over. Here's Weezy. Here's Majewski. Christensen. Kubiak now. Kubiak draws another foul. She'll head to the line again.
First personal, second team. Kubiak will shoot 2.
Just about 16 minutes remain in the first half. That one will go as well. Kubiak supplying the Raiders with their 3 points. There's a quick 2 from the Tritons. Quick response from Hardwig. Finds Kubiak. Now Majewski, oh! Slips out of their hands. Notre Dame really keeping the ball moving here.
Basket by Hardwick.
Finding Hardwig again for the 2. Stolen away.
Basket by Gresh.
Gresh. Here's Kubiak. Pulaski kind of making a move here. Slips inside, but just can't make the layup. Feda passes in. Hardwig bounces back out to Feda. Hardwig now. Notre Dame really moving the ball well. But Pulaski just isn't giving him any room. That'll trickle out of bounds. Stay with the Tritons.
In for the Raiders, 0, Maggie Larnois, 10, Ellie Mangold, 15, Taylor Olson, and 20, Britney Narski, and 34.
Pulaski with the whole line change here. Finds her on the perimeter. Can't knock it down. But it'll stay with Notre Dame. Hope Barrington to inbound it. And draws the foul.
Raider foul on Mangold, first personal, first team.
That'll be Pulaski's first foul of the night. Whitehouse passes it in. Feda slips inside. And gets the quick 2.
Basket by Feda.
Here comes Larnois. Ah, loses it. Feda now. Bringing it back to the Tritons. Here's Barrington. Barrington draws the foul.
Fouls on service, her first. Team second.
Nice little move inside there to get the 2.
Basket by Gresh.
Score is now 17-3. All Notre Dame so far. Here comes Larnois. She's double teamed in the corner. And we got a jump ball. That'll be white ball. Larnois to inbound it. Surveys. Now to Ignarski. Mangold. Can't get that pass around him. It'll stay with Pulaski, though. Here's Ignarski. That shot won't go. And here come the Tritons. Passes inside. A nice little move there. Pulaski timeout. They just can't seem to find an answer for Hardwig. Once again, the score 19-3 with just about 13 minutes left in the half. Quick stat update. Hardwig has 8 points, Feda 5, and Gresh with 6. As for Pulaski, Olivia Kubiak has been the total offense with 3 free throws. Another big player that we didn't mention in the pregame was junior number 1, Hope Barrington. Coming into this game with 162 total points, that's 11.6 points per game, and 8th in the conference right now, right below her teammate Hardwick. Pulaski will get right back into the action. They'll start with it. Here's Larnois. Finds Ignarski. Here comes Pulaski. That won't go.
Into the game for the Tritons, 2 Caroline Grayband and 20 Peyton Musial.
Now here come the Tritons. Foul on Kubiak.
Fouls on Mangold.
Or Mangold, excuse me.
Second, team third.
Pulaski's got to find a way to make up this ground here. Down 16 early. First one's as good as gold. Second one is the same. Here's Larnois. Working on Feda. Finds surveys. Larnois for 3. And it's good! Larnois hits the 3.
Larnois, 3.
Here's Feda for 3. Can't answer. Larnois now bringing it up. That pass gets away from her. But Mangold gets back on it. Here's Ignarski now. Pulaski passing it around the perimeter. Pulaski travel. Notre Dame will take over. Here comes Feda bringing it up. That'll draw the foul.
Fouls on service, her second, team fourth.
That'll be a foul on surveys.
Basket by Musial.
Taylor Olson gets it to surveys. Surveys can't quite find Mangold. Just out of bounds. Gresh now gets it to Feda. Feda working on Ignarski. Feda again. Foul on Olson.
Fouls on Olson, first personal, team fifth. Into the Tritons, Whitehouse.
Pulaski already with 5 fouls. Not how they wanted to start this game. Long pass connects. Finds Brabant on the outside. Shot won't go.
Basket by Musial.
Musial knocked down that 2. Over and back for the Raiders.
And for the Raiders, Christensen, Haley Olsen, Kubiak.
Notre Dame will take over. Pulaski again with the big substitution. Got Majewski in. Kubiak. Finds Whitehouse on the perimeter. And a quick 2 from Gresh.
Basket by Gresh.
Christensen finds, oh. That'll be taken back by the Tritons. Shot won't go, but draws the foul from Kubiak.
Raider foul on Kubiak, first personal, team 6.
Pulaski now down 27-6. First shot is good. Second also good. Here's Wheezy. Foul on Notre Dame.
And for the Tritons, Barrington, Hardwick, and number 4, Aubrey Guyette.
Hardwick, Barrington, and Guyette all check in for Notre Dame. Here's Sophie Majewski for 3. That one won't go. But it'll stay with the Raiders. Here's Majewski. Christensen sets the screen. Kubiak's shot won't go. That'll stay with the Tritons. Barrington passes it in to Guyette. Hardwick distributes. Wheezy saves it, but it'll be a jump ball. Foul there. That'll be Wheezy.
Fouls on Wheezy, her first, team 7.
Barrington to the line. First one won't go. Here's your second. That one's good. Here's Kubiak. Now we've got Wheezy. Long pass over to Kubiak. Wheezy inside, gets the 2.
Basket by Wheezy.
Pulaski foul on Majewski.
Her first, team 8.
Sarah Hardwick heads to the line, shooting the 1-on-1. That won't go, but Notre Dame gets the rebound. No shot, there was a travel. Here's Kubiak. Stolen away. Hardwick inside and gets the 2.
Basket by Hardwick.
Wheezy bringing it up. That'll stay with the Raiders. Just about 7 minutes remain in the half. Pulaski down 8-32.
Into the Triton Spada.
Pulaski definitely having some issues fouling with 8. Here's Christensen, finds Wheezy. Now Majewski. Maddie Christensen draws the foul.
Fouls on Diet, first personal. Team 4.
Finds Majewski behind the arc. Here's Christensen inside. Puts it up. That won't go. Here comes Fada. Now Hardwick. Pulaski now. Now Christensen. Pulaski with a little patience here. Moving the ball around. Christensen. Here's Majewski for 3. Short. Barrington with the and 1 slips in behind.
Basket by Barrington. Fouls on Wheezy, her second. Team 9. And for the Tritons, Gresh.
Excellent move there. Barrington with 2 rebounds this game and a steal. That one won't go. Here's Kubiak. Christensen tries to go underneath. Here comes Fada now. That one won't go. Gresh for 2.
Basket by Gresh.
Here's Wheezy. Just about 5 minutes remain. Pulaski kind of slowing it down here. Here's Kubiak. That one's stolen away. Off the turnover. Here's Feda. And it's good.
Basket by Feda.
Pulaski timeout.
30-second timeout.
Quick stat update for you. Hope Barrington with 3 points. Sarah Hardwick with 8. Gracie Gresh, who leads the Tritons, with 14. Peyton Musial with 4. And Trista Feda with 7. For the Pulaski Red Raiders, Maggie Lardnois with 3. Olivia Kubiak with 3. And Eloise with 2. Greshka's really been a big part of this Notre Dame offense here. 5 for 5 shooting from the field, an assist and 2 steals as well on defense and 2 rebounds. We'll see if Pulaski can make some adjustments and find an answer.
Into the Raiders, Lardnois, Mangold, Olsen, Ignarski, and Service.
Lardnois. Pulaski loses it.
And in for the Tritons, Bray Band.
Pulaski will take over here on the travel. It's Lardnois. Over the shoulder pass to Surveys. Pulaski with the ball, down 30. Here's Lardnois. Ignarski now trying to make something happen inside. Graybank gets it out to Feda, gets it out to Gresk. Notre Dame really moving the ball well here on the Raiders. That 3 won't go. And here comes Ignarski for the Red Raiders. Here's Mangold. Mangold. Surveys can't handle it.
And for the Tritons, Whitehouse.
Whitehouse checks in for the Tritons. Here's Surveys. Mangold now. Fine Surveys. Surveys for 3. Short. Here's Feda with an open 3. Can't knock it down. But the Tritons, relentless offense gets the 2.
Basket by Whitehouse.
That'll get Whitehouse on the score sheet. And that's intercepted by Barrington. Fada now. Back to Barrington. Gresh with another 2.
Basket by Rush.
Here's Surveys. Pulaski. Ignarski finds a lane, just can't complete it. Here's Taylor Olson.
First, team 5th. Into the Tritons, Musial and Guyette.
Here's Lard Noise. Now Surveys. Mangold. That one's stolen away. And there's another 2 for the Tritons. Just about 30 seconds will remain in the half. Pulaski trying to get one last effort in here. Just about 20 seconds. Plenty of time for the Raiders. Just steps out of bounds. Here's Gresh. Gets it into Guyette. And finds Whitehouse inside. 3, 2. And that'll do it for the half. It's been all Notre Dame thus far, 46-8. This half, Gresh has been an absolute monster in the paint, scoring 16 points while going 6 for 8 with an assist and 3 steals. Pulaski's really got to make some adjustments here if they want to stay in this game. Trista Fada also on the stat sheet with 7 points. Hardwick with 8. While Pulaski's leading scorers are Olivia Kubiak and Maggie Lardnoise. We'll be right back for the second half of play, which should prove to be another great half. And we're back. Notre Dame will start with it for this second half with the big lead, 46-8. And they waste no time scoring again. Fado with a quick two. Here's Lardnois getting it started for Pulaski. Now surveys. Pulaski hasn't really come alive on offense yet. Can't really get anything to fall. That'll be out of bounds. The Tritons will take over. Gresk gets it to Trista Feda. Moving it around. Here's Feda for three. That won't go. Tries to save it and does. But Pulaski will take over. Here's Surveys. Finds Mangold. Mangold now. Here's Ignarski. Lardnois tries the three and hits it. Pulaski with the three. That's her second of the game. Here's Mangold. Finds Ignarski. Ignarski now. Bumps into Lardnois. Here's Mangold driving it in. Can't find a hole in the defense. Barrington now gets it to Trista Feda. That shot won't go. Ignarski now. Oh, it's stolen away. Here comes Whitehouse. Drawing the and one.
Basket by Whitehouse.
Foul on Mangold.
Fouls on Mangold. Third personal. Team first.
Here's Whitehouse. Excellent three-point play there. That'll put Notre Dame up by 40. Here's Surveys. Pulaski trying to generate some offense here. They were showing a few signs of life there with their last 3-point from Lardnois. But it's kind of slowed down since. Here's Mangold. Mangold with the open three. Surveys. And that'll be knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pulaski. Just about 4 minutes remain in regulation. Here's Lardnois. Quick hesitation, and then gets it out to Surveys. Feda. Playing Dion. And it's stolen away. Gresk gets the two.
Basket by Gresh.
That'll put her point total at 18. She leads both teams. Here's Surveys. Notre Dame playing some stout defense here. Gresh again on the steal. And puts it in for the easy two.
Basket by Grush. Timeout Raiders.
Pulaski timeout. Gresh playing a very stout game defensively. 5 steals and 3 rebounds, while only having 2 fouls on the night. 13 minutes will remain. We'll see if Pulaski can draw something up here. Coming out for the Raiders, we've got Majewski, Weezy, Kubiak, Olsen, and Christensen. And for the Tritons, Hardwick, Gresh, Musial, Brabant, and Feda. Weezy for 3, and it's good! Weezy knocks down the 3.
Easy 3Z.
Big 3 for Pulaski. Notre Dame trying to answer and draws the foul. Hardwick will head to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Christensen. First personal. Team second.
First shot is up and good. Second one, little short, but the rebound from Gresh puts it back up for 2.
Basket by Grush.
Kubiak makes the quick jumper.
Kubiak.
Here's Feda now. Feda. Hardwick. Hardwick can't make that shot. Kubiak tried to make that shot a little off balance. That also won't go. Here come the Tritons. Here's Weezy.
Basket by Feda.
Kubiak now. And for 3, that won't go. Good look from Christensen though. Gresh. Stout defense there, big block from Majewski.
And for the Tritons, Whitehouse.
Gresh is fouled.
Reader foul on Christensen, second personal. Team third.
Gresh at the line. Her first shot is good. Second also. Here's Trista Feda with some momentum. Finds Gresh, but she can't put it in. Finally put back up and in.
Basket by Whitehouse.
Nearly stolen away again by Feda. Notre Dame leads 64-16. Just about 10 minutes remaining.
For the Trojans, Barrington.
Gresh comes out. Barrington checks in. Here's Wheezy. Kubiak. Kubiak fouled on her way. She'll head to the line for two.
Her second, team first.
Kubiak sinks the first one.
Into the Trojans, Guyette for the Raiders, Olsen.
Olsen comes in for Majewski. Second one is also good. Here's Barrington. And that's good. Musial.
Basket by Musial.
Lardnoy's in space. That'll go.
Basket by Lardnoy.
Now we got a Notre Dame timeout.
Timeout, Trojans, 30-second timeout.
The Red Raiders leading scorer, Maggie Lardnoy, with 8 points. She's 3 for 3 with 1 steal. As for Notre Dame, it's been all Gracie Gresh. 24 points, 9 for 12, 2 assists, 5 steals, and 5 rebounds. What a performance tonight. Still 9 minutes and 11 seconds remain in regulation. Pulaski trails 20-66. Here come the Raiders to take the floor again. Guyette will start with the ball. Here's Barrington. Musial. Notre Dame moving the ball around. And saves it. Notre Dame, here's the shot. That won't go. Strong rebound there from Christensen. She takes it across the line. Here's Kubiak. Here's Wheezy for three. That won't go. Quick pass. Can she save it? She does. Guyette. Barrington now. Guyette. Braybank gets it out. Here's Whitehouse. Notre Dame tries to work inside. But we've got a foul.
Reader foul on Kubiak, her second.
Ignarski subs in.
Team fourth.
Christensen comes off.
And for the Raiders, Ignarski.
Here's Notre Dame. That shot won't go. Rebound by Kubiak. Here come the Pulaski offense. Here's Ignarski. Finds Lardnois for the three. Rims out. That'll stay with the Tritons. Pulaski timeout.
Timeout, Raiders. Full timeout.
Just around 6 minutes remain in the second half here. Pulaski 20, Notre Dame 66. Fada and Hardwick both having a pretty solid night as well with 11 points each. Fada 4 for 5, 2 steals. And Hardwick 4 for 7 with an assist, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. Meanwhile, the Red Raiders only with 3 players with points. Lardnois with 8, Kubiak 7, and Wheezy with 5. Here come the Tritons. Notre Dame loses it. Wheezy slips inside for the quick 2.
Basket by Wheezy.
Tritons moving it around again. Pulaski with some strong defense. And that'll go.
Basket by Brayman.
Wheezy finds Ignarski inside. And there's a 2 for the Raiders.
Basket
Great
by
teamwork
Ignarski.
play. Almost gets away from him. That one won't go. Lardnois with the rebound. Ignarski, now Wheezy. Here's Kubiak who corrals it. That one's knocked away and will stay with Pulaski.
And for the Tritons, number 13, Paige DeMoen.
Pulaski showing some signs of life on offense here.
Number 14, Morgan Burtz.
Morgan Wirtz will check in.
Basket by Ignarski.
Ignarski puts another in. Notre Dame timeout.
Timeout, Tritons.
Ignarski now hitting the score sheet with 4 points. She's 2 for 4 with 1 rebound. Tough night for Pulaski. They trail 26-68. Just over 3 minutes left. Notre Dame. That one won't go. Wirtz gets the rebound. It'll be Pulaski ball. Grace Barrington checks in. Here's Ignarski. Also in for the Tritons is Paige DeMullen. That rims an out. Here's the Tritons. Kubiak finds Ignarski all the way over to Wheezy for 3. That won't go. Rebound by Ignarski for the and one. Ignarski heads to the line to try to complete this 3-point play.
Ignarski will shoot 1.
Here's Ignarski shooting 1. And she sinks it.
And for the Raiders, Haley Olsen and number 12, Danica Holowinski.
Holowinski checks in for the Raiders, along with Haley Olsen. Stolen away. Holowinski loses it. It'll stay with Notre Dame. Notre Dame moving around, trying to find a shot. Here's Paige DeMoulin. Five, four. Well, that should just about do it tonight. Once again, the final score 68 for Notre Dame, and for Pulaski, 29. A great effort on both sides, with Notre Dame Academy outlasting the Red Raiders and getting the big victory tonight. With the loss, the Red Raiders fall to 6-14 and 4-11 in the conference, while the Tritons improved to 20-1 on the season, remaining undefeated in the conference at 15-0. Notre Dame's next matchup will be traveling to take on Manitowoc Lincoln on February 11th, while Pulaski will be looking ahead to host the Bayport Pirates this Friday. A huge thank you goes out to Evelyn Miller, Maddie Diefenthaler, Marissa Aumann, Connor Heesen, Mr. Manning, and Alyssa Eggert. Without them, this broadcast would definitely not be possible. With that, I'm Aiden Dauk, signing off.